Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube video. Oh my god, I haven't done this in ages, it's been such a long time, but please bear in mind, ignore the background. My room is such a mess because, long story short, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you what's going on in my life on my next video. I'm going to tell you what's going on because there's a very exciting news for me to share with you guys. So yeah, in today's video, this is my story time video today. So oh my god, I ain't done YouTube in ages, I haven't. But do apologise, this water, can you see it? Do apologise because I've had, also excuse the background as well. My windows are open, as you can see outside. Obviously, yeah. Still live in Essex, still Essex. Still live in Essex, still. I won't go anywhere without Essex, I won't. Yeah, so in today's video, I'm doing this story time video. So it basically means I got stalked. I did, so yeah. This is going to be a long story. This is going to be an absolute long story. So what I'm planning to do 3 sections of this story time. Yeah, and yeah, I'm planning to do 3 sections. So one is gonna be a stalking story, the second one is my ex-boyfriend, and the third one is my ex-best friend. So yeah, so it happened right at that same time. This all happened. So yes, just let you know, yes, I'm autistic as well. Yes, I'm autistic. Diagnosed with it when I was 11. So yeah, so as you know, in many YouTube videos, that yes, I'm autistic, but those who don't know me, yes, I am autistic. So feel free to stay tuned, and it's Holiday Mini. Also, I've got my other YouTube videos as well. Also, please feel free to follow me on my TikTok, and I will link the description down below if you want to go and follow me. So yeah, so this is my story time video. So yes, I've been stalked. It's crazy that I have been stalked, but my mates can stalk me, they can, and those who I get on with, they can stalk me whenever they want. But people like this person that I'm going to talk about, I don't feel comfortable because it just gives me a weird vibes, you know. Yeah, because like when someone that you don't feel comfortable with, they give you a very weird vibe, and it does make you feel uncomfortable. I felt, oh no, that person is just a creep, blah blah blah. Yeah, so anyway, so let's get started. So this person, so I'm gonna call this person Kieran in this story. Yeah, so how did this stalker know me? So basically, this stalker, he's my ex-boyfriend's best mate. So yeah, my ex-boyfriend's best mate. Also, he had learning difficulties. He's autistic. But please I'm gonna give a disclaimer now that anything I talk about on this video, it doesn't matter if he's autistic or learning disabilities, but everyone should be treated the same. But please do not use autistic card. Because he's autistic, he needs some friends, or he's got a learning disability, he needs some friends. Listen, do not use that card, please, on my chat, on here, because obviously this is what I don't like. I don't like when people using autism and learning disability card because he needs some friends. But yes, I understand. But at the same time, it's just how you behave towards other people. You know, because like, yeah, because like say for example, if someone who's autistic say creepy stuff to me, I don't feel comfortable, and it's basically spooking me out. Yeah. Imagine say that to a no typical person being said that. So yeah, so let's get started, shall we? So basically this was took place in 2018. So basically, this was in January 2018. So this was 2 months after I turned 19. I turned 19 on the 30th of November 2017. That's when I've turned 19. And then fast forward. So on the day when I met my ex-boyfriend for the first episode, how I actually met my ex-boyfriend, I didn't tell people that I met him through my friend, but really I didn't tell anyone the full story, that how I actually met my ex. It was through Facebook, because he had a load of mutual friends on his Facebook. So he had 4,000 people on his Facebook, and a lot of his people were my mutual friends, that people that who I went to school with, because those who have been on my channel for a long time. Yes, I moved schools. I moved 6 schools, 4 primary schools and 1 special needs, 1 senior school up till year 10, and then a special needs school from year 10 till year 11. So I moved a lot of schools I did. So that's how I knew a lot of people, because I knew people from other schools, basically, because of through my cousins and my mates. So he basically added me on Facebook, and then we started chatting. Bear in mind, I was 19 and my ex-boyfriend, he was 25. He was, I know. Those who are watching this think like, blimey, that's a big age gap. A 25-year-old guy and a 19-year-old girl. Yeah, so anyway, fast forward. So basically me and my mate, my male mate, how I met him through this other friend, which I will discuss in my another video. And we was waiting for my ex-boyfriend. Obviously, me and my ex-boyfriend, we were friends at the time. So we walked into Nando's, and then we had something to eat, and then he tags me on his Facebook. And I didn't like being tagged, I didn't. So anyway, so as we got out, that's where we bumped into this Kieran. So the Kieran is the person who stalked me. So Kieran and this other boy who I went to the special needs school. But this boy who went to special needs school, I don't feel comfortable towards him, because in school he did touch people. He did. I know, but please don't feel sorry for anyone who tried to touch people, because obviously that was in school, that was, but I don't know by now, but it's none of my business by now, because I've moved on. I don't even talk to anyone except one person, which is my best mate. Yeah. And yeah, so, and then we said oh hello and stuff, but my ex-boyfriend's best mate, Kieran, he's about 2 or 3 years older than me. He is. And then so not long after I got home, not long after I got home, he basically messaged me on Facebook, say hi and stuff. And then sorry, I'm trying. And he basically went through my Facebook. That's how this stalking started. So basically, I didn't mean to point. So I didn't mean to point. I didn't mean to. He basically went through my stuff on my Facebook. So that is stalking. That is. So he basically, because how he can do that, because obviously I didn't add him on Facebook at all. What he done, because he's got so when you go through someone's profile picture, that you can see how many mutual friends they've got, and if they're being tagged. So if I've tagged that person, he actually can like that post, just like. And then I did say to him, like, do not, like, I asked him, why did you go through my stuff on my Facebook, blah blah blah. And then everything went all quiet for good ages, a good whole year. So So then me and my ex, we got together on Christmas. I was gonna say Christmas Day, but no, it's not. It's not Christmas Day. We got together on Boxing Day. Excuse me, I've got a hiccup, sorry. I do apologise. But I should. Anyway, so we got together on Boxing Day 2018. We got together. So up till my 21st birthday. So my ex-mate. Oh my God, like, so obviously, listen. Ex-friends and stuff, or honestly, people destroy my trust and stuff, you know. People who betray you, it's best thing to get rid of them. That's the best answer. To get rid of people who destroy your trust. Yeah, so my ex-mate, let's call her, oh, what do I call her? Let's call her Molly. Let's call her. So Molly. So me and her, we've been good mates for ages, since, well, I was in year 8 and she was in year 9. She was, so up to my 21st birthday. So we arranged to have Weatherspoons up in the high street because it was lighting up. It was Christmas lighting up. It was, so my 21st birthday came along, and then she asked me, is it alright if she could bring her mate with her? I said, yeah, of course. And then as soon as I got to the Weatherspoons, it was him, it was Kieran. I was like, oh my God, no, I wish I should tell Molly. I wish I should tell Molly about him. I thought, no, absolutely not. Yeah, so, yeah, because I thought she was bringing a girl with her. I thought, but no. She brought him, honestly, like, as we walked into Weatherspoons, it just, honestly, I actually didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't tell her. I didn't. To be fair, I didn't tell her that I don't feel comfortable towards him. But obviously, like, how I look back now, this was 2019. This was six years ago. How I look back now, like, I didn't feel comfortable towards him, and yeah, so when I was talking to Molly, I was mainly talking to Molly than to him. I was, because he gets involved very quickly, and when he was talking about, obviously he went to the same special needs school as me, but he went after when I joined, because he left in July, because obviously in special needs schools, obviously I don't know if it's some special needs schools or most that they leave, they basically leave school in July the same time as year 6 leaves. But me personally, obviously I've got a strong opinion about things like that. Obviously I didn't like leaving it in July, because I feel like it just takes me back to primary school. But that's my opinion. But how I feel like when it comes to year 11 and stuff, everyone should leave exactly the same time as what other schools do, like leave in May, June, whatever, and then just come back for exams. But unfortunately with our school we didn't. But we don't do that, because I think there's obvious reasons. I think because there's obvious reasons, because like one, people who are in the school or my year group live far away, like Colchester, Harlow, Southend, anywhere, or London. Yeah, and 2, the parents are at work, and not many of them can be at home on their own. Yeah, I think it's because why? Because as senior schools, they can be at home on their own. They can. Yeah, so he left in July, and then I didn't join that special needs school until November 2013. So I joined later. I did, because how I look back now, like when I joined later, honestly, like everyone has got their friendship groups. Everyone has by then, and yes, I was a late starter. I was. And to be fair, I didn't want to join in a special needs school in the first place, because one, it's not gonna be like other schools. It's not, because how I feel like I just wanted to be treated like every other senior school. I wanted to be treated, and two, it's not like when you go to cafeteria and buy a hot chocolate or coffee or tea, but no, it's like packed lunch or school dinner, register thing. But obviously at senior schools, but they don't do that. Yeah, so I went to this prom. This was months before I joined that special needs school, because I got invited. I did by the lady who does the friendship clubs and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, I got invited, and he saw that he asked me, "Did you go to that prom?" I went to him, "Yeah, I did." And he said, like, I was like, "You've been my friend for whatever, how long?" But I went to him like, "No, like, you're not my friend. Obviously, I ain't your friend." That's what I said to him. I said to him, "I'm not your friend." Yeah, so, and then I couldn't believe I had him on my Facebook. Yes, I had a glass of Prosecco. I did. So if I show you on my Facebook, if I show you, oh, yeah, so that was me. That was, hold up this Prosecco, and let me show you another one as well. There's another one somewhere. Yes, I'm gonna show you another one. Yeah, so that's, oh, that's another one. Yeah, so that's, and then it also adds the brunch as well. So yeah, yeah, and I honestly, I couldn't believe I added him on my Facebook. I can't believe it. Literally cannot believe I added him on my Facebook. And he was going to put happy birthday, sis. Like, you don't even know me. I went to him, you don't even know me. Just put happy birthday. Honestly, yes. Do what? Something's not, honestly, I feel like, this is how I think about it. I feel like something's not right about him. Something's not right. It just gives me like a really creepy vibes. It does. And then we did talks, and then so after when me and my ex-boyfriend split up, he basically repeated stuff to me months later, and he said and he went he went to me, no, he messaged me saying like, are you and your ex-boyfriend friends? I went, no, absolutely not. I would never be mates with my ex-boyfriend. No, I wouldn't. And then that's when he repeats stuff back to him. I'm not gonna say on here what he said, but obviously this is what he told me. And I told him like, well, it's none of your business between what's going on between me and him. It's none of your business. So yeah, so fast forward, I did took that Kieran off of my Facebook. I did, because I don't like him. I absolutely do not like him at all, because it just gives me a very creep vibes. And then so fast forward, and then I've been talking to Molly, and then again that Kieran went through my Facebook again, But even though I took him off of my Facebook because I don't want him on my Facebook. I basically took him off. I basically unfriended him. I did, and then he went through my Facebook like liking every single post. And I told him, "Can you stop going through my Facebook?" And then I had a massive had a go at him. I did. Yeah, I had a massive had a go at him. And then, so I told Molly, and then just before all this happened, I went to Molly like he has been doing this and that before, and I wish I should have told you this ages ago before my 21st birthday. I wish I should have told you. But then when I met up with Molly, when we sat down to have lunch in Presso, she started to repeat stuff back to me what Kieran said. So like, oh, he likes you. I think he wants to be your friend. Blah blah blah, and yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Before we have lunch in Presso, me and Molly. When I told Kieran, do not go through my stuff on my Facebook, he went to me, I just want to see if you're okay. I was like, I'm okay. And then he was like, oh, sorry, I just want, like, are you mad at me? Do you hate me? Blah, blah, blah. All these things, but, anyway, long story short, so back to what I was saying about when me and Molly were in Pressos. So when me and Molly were in Pressos, she's been repeating stuff what Kieran said, and she said like, oh, he likes you, he just wants to be a friend. I went to like, no chance, there's no chance, I will not be his mate, no chance, absolute no chance. And then all of a sudden she repeats stuff back to him what I've gone through, because bear in mind that like this was during COVID, this was 2021, and this was coming to the end of the pandemic, and I was working at the nursery, but that nursery, it gives me really bad anxiety, and I keep having breakdowns, and then she's been repeating stuff when I had a breakdown and anxiety back to him, and that really pissed me off that day. It absolutely pissed me off. I'm thinking like, I can't believe you told him. I actually can't believe it. And then she's been talking about my ex-boyfriend, and she went to me, and Molly went to me, would you get cross if your mates date your ex-boyfriend? I went, I don't care. But then after I left that restaurant, I was like, oh, that really pissed me off. It really pisses me off. It infuriates me. Oh my god. Yeah, and then after I got home, me and her ended up having an argument, because I went to her like, can you not talk about that Kieran, please? Because I don't want anything being brought, blah blah. And then next day she went, Kieran's my friend. I went to her, yes, I know he is, but obviously don't talk about, I told you yesterday, do not talk about him, please. And then she went, and then Molly went to me, like, you need to stop saying mean things about him. I said to her, like, what is all this coming from? And then she said, like, such as stalking. Obviously, listen, I'm not being mean, that's what he's been doing. And then she went, well, I'm not getting involved. Obviously, in my head, you are getting involved. You actually are getting involved, girl. But bear in mind that Molly, she has learning difficulties. Bear in mind with her. She had I don't know what it is, but obviously I'm not gonna discuss on here. But I'm just gonna say she's got learning difficulties. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes, and then Mina kept arguing, and then up to the point, when she wanted to go out to this Turkish restaurant for my birthday, I went to, look, I can't afford it. I'd rather go to Weatherspoons because it'd be a lot cheaper. And then she went, might just cancel it. And then I went to her, look, you can't get your own way, because if you want to go to that place, I can, obviously. And then she went, oh, actually, let's go to that place. Because what she's done, she's basically backtracking herself. Because you can't do that, obviously. You can't go back, obviously. Like, once you said that you want to cancel it, yeah, there's no going back. I mean, that's what I said to her. There's no taking back. There's not. And then she went, I don't want to be a mate no more. I went to her, oh, well, okay, good. Blah, blah, blah. But I might have took it too far, because obviously that was out of my frustration. And then I didn't want to speak to that Molly. And then about a few months later, she befriended with my ex-boyfriend. A few months later, but a month or 2 months later, she befriended. But listen, well, so with that Kieran, he hasn't stalked me since I was mates with Molly. But then this is 3 years later. So after I got back from Germany with my partner, this was a day later. I got back from Germany, because obviously me and my partner, we went to Germany for the day. We did, and then I stayed around his place. I stayed around his place the night before. But then on the day when I was driving back, I saw a message popped up on my phone. And then it was him. It was Kieran. Follows me on TikTok. I was like, oh my god. I was fuming. I was fuming like, what the hell? What the actual hell? And then I blocked him. And then I told my partner that, because I do tell my partner everything I do. So yeah. So that's the story. But just to let you know, with it could be anybody. It could be, it could be anybody. Sorry guys, I just popped to the toilet. I did just. I'm back now. Yeah, I've just put the heating on because it's so cold. It's a nice day out. It is. Let me ask them what's weather. What is the weather today? Still loading. What is the weather today? Actually, anyway, it don't matter. Anyways, sorry to be rude. But yes, it's very common, it is, of stalking. Like, people with learning disabilities and autism, it's very common of them to stalk, whether they like that person or dislike that person, to be fair. Like, but listen, doesn't matter. But I feel like, listen, doesn't really matter if you're trying to be friends with me. But obviously, if I don't want to be friends with that person, I don't have to. Like, it's just how I feel comfortable. But I knew that Kieran was creepy from the start. I know he was, because yeah. But at least I'm safe now, and I haven't seen Kieran for ages, and last time he tried to get hold of me or try to find me, it was last year, but it was months ago. It was. So yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a good thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.